Hello Network! So this is our second video in a series about how to invest in real estate. This series is especially about flipping apartments and houses. And at first I decided to show you some of our projects that we have done, and we take it from there. So in this episode I want to talk about handling risk and how to take the risk out of these cycles. So in our experience, the biggest risk that you can have in flipping apartments and houses is that you buy something and you cannot sell, because basically, if you do that, you're stuck with a large amount of money and possibly a bank loan for God knows how long, and you either have to go super low on the price to sell it, or you just have to be stuck with it, and there's no worse thing than that. So here's how to handle that risk. So first, this is actually it's actually on when you flip real estate. It's actually the money, you make the money on the buy. So it is very important that when you buy something, then like it has to be a good deal from the beginning. Like if it wasn't a good deal, if it didn't start good, it will not end good. And so basically we are in South Sweden. We did our first cycles around Malmö, and what we did is we called real estate agents, actually almost all the companies that are around Malmö, and we said, okay, which areas is popular in Malmö? Where do people want to buy apartments and houses? And we got the answer that I'm not going to detail the exact places because you're probably not from Malmö, but basically central Malmö and some other places outside. And basically if you buy there, you will never have a problem to later sell. And many people, when they go into the flipping, I see that they're like, oh, there's an apartment in blah 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 and it's so cheap. And that's just the wrong viewpoint, because you shouldn't buy because it's cheap. When you buy in places where people want to buy, and most probably the place it will not be a cheap place to begin with, but it's going to be worth it, because when you renovate that place, because people already want to move to that place, they will be actually willing to pay more to have a renovated house or apartment in that area, and you will not have a problem to then later sell. So, and this for us has been the #1 risk handling factor. So I repeat it again, you buy in areas where people want to buy, in attractive areas where there is a lot of demand for apartments and houses. That's the areas you buy. You don't buy if it is cheap or because it is cheap. Not if it can still be cheap, but we have not really seen that. But if it's cheap, don't buy for that. That's a wrong reason. It will be a bad deal and you will lose money. But as long as you buy in a place where people want to go, you will always be able to sell. You will most probably always make profit on the renos. Of course, there is later steps in later videos what you need to do, but the deal will be a good deal. So see you guys in our next videos.